What it is. Just watched that UFC 137 Diaz versus BJ Penn, and Nick Diaz handled some business, man. He beat the shit out of BJ Penn. First round was pretty even. Ain't a whole lot happened in the first round. It was a nice exchange, but then second and third round was all Nick Diaz. He fucked BJ Penn up. GSP is lucky that the UFC is having Nick. They had Nick pulled out that fight, because otherwise, GSP would have got this the same shit tonight that BJ Penn got. Would have been the same shit. Cause Nick Diaz did his thing, he did the boxing, the head movement, all the shit that Nick Diaz usually do in Strike Force. He did hit in the UFC tonight, and it was good. BJ Penn said he might retire after this. I thought he was gonna retire if he would have lost to John Fitch after what happened with the Frankie Edgar 2 fights in a row. He didn't seem too happy about that, and this might be it. We might not see him with BJ Penn, but it is what it is. At this point, with GSP the champion, and with him not being able to beat Nick Diaz, there's really not a lot of places for a guy like BJ Penn to go. The UFC pays him a lot of money, and he's got to make his keep. He can't be fighting up and comers. He gets paid a lot of money, and he's got to be fighting the top guys. Similar situation to Chuck Liddell. If that is the end of BJ Penn, he had a good career. He's one of my favorites. But yeah, the UFC don't want Nick Diaz fight GSP. UFC don't want that to happen, because they saw what happened. Nick Diaz beat the shot of BJ Penn worse than it's ever happened. BJ Penn never gets cut, never gets bruised, and his eye was all swollen up and the nose bleeding. He looked like he got put through a meat grinder by Nick Diaz, and that's what's gonna happen every time they get in the ring with Nick Diaz. Unless somebody goes in there and takes him down and lays on top of him for 25 minutes, I can't see nobody fucking with Nick Diaz right now. I think he just at a whole nother level in MMA, whole nother level in striking, jiu-jitsu, octagon control, cardio, aggression, whole 9 yards. I think Nick Diaz, pound for pound, maybe one of the best guys in the sport now, if not the best. Doesn't get tired, relentless, can take a shot, and can give you 50,000 shots. That's better than anything you can throw at him. With that being said, pound for pound, best fight in the world, behind Anderson Silva right now is Nick Diaz. He proved it tonight with his win over BJ Penn. And I think whenever he faces GSP, that's going to be a good fight. But I'm still going to go with my boy Nick. Don't be scared, homie.